At the top, first on 4, the ringing of church bells is an age-old tradition, and in the city of Mission, that comes from Our Lady of Guadalupe.
But it's apparently not music to everyone's ears, since now the priest of the church is being called to court.
They're the sound of faith and hope and love and the sound of the neighborhood.
Father Roy Snipes has spent 20 years at Our Lady of Guadalupe in Mission. The well-known priest loves animals just as much as the people in his community, and he also enjoys the sounds coming from the old steeple every day.
We've been ringing bells for, you'd have to hear 115 years here.
And while Father Roy prepares to open up the newly renovated church, which will include the bells being heard even further across the city of Mission, he's encountered a problem.
One of our fine neighbors has complained a couple of times to me that he didn't like the bells.
He doesn't know the man's name or exactly where he lives, but says he wants the church to stop ringing the bells altogether.
We tried a little bit, and that seemed to only egg him on. We tried to ring them less and turn down the volume. That just kind of encouraged him to try to intimidate me.
Now the priest must go to municipal court since he's accused of being a public nuisance.
The first oblates came in here in 1849. I don't think we've ever been a public nuisance. Maybe we have. Now I am.
Father Roy says the bells ring every hour until 10 o'clock at night. He also says he gets more complaints when they're not working.
In a way, it's God's blowing us kisses. Most people love to hear the bells.
Several people contacted Action 4 News about the scheduled court appearance that caught Father Roy by surprise, and they plan to rally behind him. The priest, who regularly prays for peace, is hoping it doesn't come down to that.
Heaven forbid it won't go that far. I hope they'll just drop it. With that, that all remains to be seen, but we sure won't stop ringing the bells, I can tell you that. Of course, you do have to admit, if you didn't like bells, that could shake you up.
Well, he has a sense of humor about it. According to the court report, Father Roy's offense includes prohibited noises, loud music, horns, or yelling, all of which he says has nothing to do with church hymns or, in today's case, patriotic songs. We were unable to locate the person who wants the ringing to stop for comment. Join the near 40,000 others on my Facebook page talking about this right now. Let me know if you think Father Roy should be taken to court because of the ringing of the church bells. I'm online right now at facebook.com/Action4NewsMarcy and on Twitter at MarcyKGBT.